The story of a truck driver cruising the road with resilience. It was still dark when a truck driver started his journey. The big engine started roaring, indicating the vehicle's readiness to travel hundreds of kilometers ahead. With a cup of hot coffee in hand and a prayer for safety, he slowly pressed the gas pedal, leaving the hustle and bustle of the city and entering the long road that stretched out before him. The truck, which was heavily loaded, rolled steadily, carrying great hopes and responsibilities on each of its wheels. As the journey got longer, the terrain began to change. Flat roads gave way to steep inclines that tested the strength of the engine and driving skills. Every sharp turn required careful calculation. A single mistake could be fatal. Low gear was used to keep power stable, while the right foot remained alert on the gas pedal. Sweat began to wet his forehead, not because of the heat, but the tension that came when facing extreme paths. However, behind the harshness of the journey, there was a beautiful view that became a loyal companion along the way. Green mountains stretched out, white clouds hung low, and expanses of yellowing rice fields in the distance. Sometimes the sunset displays a stunning gold and orange color, making this long journey feel more meaningful. This natural beauty seems to be a small gift for drivers who navigate difficult routes every day. The challenge becomes greater when entering winding roads with cliffs on one side and deep ravines on the other. The narrow road requires maneuvers to be calculated. Not infrequently, trucks have to give way and stop for a moment to give way to vehicles from the opposite direction. At times like this, patience and calm are the main keys. There is no room for error, because one negligence can be fatal. The rain fell suddenly, making the asphalt slippery and visibility drastically reduced. The wipers worked hard to ward off rainwater, while the headlights and fog lights were turned on to remain visible to other vehicles. The road that was already difficult now becomes more dangerous. The brakes must be used carefully so that the truck does not skid. At times like this, experience speaks louder than theory. A driver must know when to go and when to stop waiting for conditions to improve. A truck driver's journey is not just about delivering goods from one place to another. This is a journey of life, full of struggle, resilience, and patience. Every kilometer passed holds a story. Every bend teaches wisdom, and every challenge shapes character. Although it is difficult, there is a certain pride in this profession, because without them, the wheels of the economy would not run. And at the end of the journey, when the load has arrived at its destination safely, there is a sense of relief and satisfaction that is irreplaceable. A long road is not an obstacle, but part of the life of a truck driver who continues to move, conquering the terrain with courage and perseverance. Truck driver life: a struggle in silence and determination. One aspect of a truck driver's life that is often overlooked by others is how they deal with intense loneliness. Imagine being on the road all day without much social interaction. Sometimes, the only sounds in the cabin are the roar of the engine and the sound of the radio listening to news or music to relieve boredom. Often, they feel like the world outside is moving on, while they are stuck on a long, endless journey. Life on the road means adapting to uncertainty. Truck drivers often have no idea what lies ahead: bad roads, accidents, bad weather, or other obstacles that could slow them down. Sometimes, they have to sleep in cramped, uncomfortable cabins, far from the comforts of home, sleeping for only a few hours and then continuing on their journey with no idea of what will happen next. On these long journeys, they carry not only goods, but also emotional and physical burdens that they must bear alone. However, even though the loneliness is tough, many truck drivers have learned to find peace in the silence. They are used to the monotonous sound of truck engines, which have become their loyal companions for hours. For some drivers, the silence of the highway provides space to reflect. Think about the future, or think about the family who is waiting. Some even feel close to nature when crossing mountainous areas, seeing extraordinary views, or feeling the fresh wind while driving on high roads. Moments like these often provide them with peace in the midst of a long, challenging journey. The life of a long route also teaches them about time discipline and responsibility. Most truck drivers work with very tight hours. They must ensure that the load reaches its destination on time, even if it means driving at night or fighting bad weather. A delay, even just a few hours, can mean a big loss, both for the company and the driver himself. They must know the best route, calculate time estimates carefully, and always be ready for sudden changes, such as diversions or road closures. All of this must be managed very well, and often requires personal sacrifice, including sleep time and social interaction. However, there are also moments when truck drivers feel proud and satisfied with their achievements. When they successfully complete a long journey, safely carry a large load, and ensure the goods arrive on time. It is a victory that feels very meaningful, not only for them, but also for all those who depend on the goods they deliver. Such moments often serve as a reminder that their job is not just about driving, but also about fulfilling a vital role in the economy and society. It is undeniable that safety is very important. Many truck drivers feel threatened by road conditions or other irresponsible drivers. In some quiet areas, they have to face it with extra vigilance, keeping their vehicles from being targeted for theft or other criminal acts. Some drivers tell stories about their experiences meeting other drivers who try to loot their goods, or even try to trick them with certain methods. For this reason, many drivers choose to rest in a safe place, even though it means adding to their travel time. The life of a truck driver also often has to struggle with physical and mental health problems. Long trips and long periods in the cabin can cause various health problems, such as back pain, stiff necks, and sleep disorders. Maintaining a healthy diet is also a challenge, because access to healthy food on the road is very limited. Sometimes you can only eat at roadside stalls that serve instant food or fast food, which of course is not good for your long-term health. However, many drivers know that in order to survive, they have to take care of their bodies as best they can. Some even make it a habit to do light exercise every time they stop, even though it can only be done in limited areas. The mental challenge is also very big. When you're on the road for days, away from your family, loneliness can be a serious problem. There are moments when they feel isolated, and this can affect their emotional state. Therefore, some drivers rely on communicating with family or friends by phone to stay connected to the outside world. Others try to keep their spirits up by listening to podcasts or audiobooks so that the journey doesn't feel boring. On the other hand, many truck drivers see this job as a calling. They know that even though life on the road is full of challenges and sacrifices, there is a surge in pride in doing this profession. They are the ones who ensure the needs of goods reach their destinations, help keep the economy running, and are often unsung heroes in the large and logistic system. No one can underestimate their struggle, a profession full of challenges, but also full of pride that is not seen by many. From all this, I conclude with a gripping tale of courage, patience, and the unpredictable nature of the road. As a truck driver navigating a treacherous mountain road, every turn presents a new challenge, and every decision can determine the outcome of the journey. The situation depicted here is a stark reminder that driving is not just about getting to a destination. It's about responsibility, awareness, and the ability to handle the pressure of danger. Steep cliffs, overloaded trucks, and stranded buses create a dramatic scene that reflects the reality many drivers face every day. The weight of the load, the unstable road conditions, and the presence of other vehicles make this a test of skill and endurance. In times like these, split-second decisions can mean the difference between survival and disaster. It's a testament to the importance of precision, experience, and teamwork in the world of transportation. More than just a visual spectacle, this video reminds us of the hidden struggles truck drivers endure. Whether they're battling bad weather, dealing with mechanical failures, or facing unexpected obstacles, they are the backbone of global logistics, ensuring that essential goods reach their destinations. Their resilience, discipline, and determination deserve recognition and respect. As we reflect on this nerve-wracking scenario, let it be a lesson to all of us drivers and passengers alike that safety must always come first. The road is unforgiving, and overconfidence can have irreversible consequences. Patience, careful planning, and respect for traffic laws are essential in preventing accidents and saving lives. Let this be a wake-up call for all to appreciate the efforts of those who spend countless hours on the road, braving danger to keep the world moving. To all drivers, may your journeys be safe, your minds sharp, and your roads smooth. No cargo is worth a life, and no shortcut is worth the risk. Drive wisely, stay alert, and always be prepared for the unexpected. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please leave a comment. See you later with the next videos that are more challenging and gripping.